Hey, what is up YouTube? It is Matty and welcome to another Emphatic Clan War video. So hope you're excited and pumped up to see some more live war raid, not live, definitely not live, but some more war raidage that's going down or gone down, whichever way you want to look at it. But yeah, here we go. Let's go. It was versus the Borners War guys. There were a bunch of good guys in the end. I went over to speak to them after the war, that sort of thing, and we got along quite well. And I exchanged a couple of tips with them and showed them some of our bases and that sort of thing. But yeah, we took the win quite easily. You can see the score was 28-10, which well, I'll show you the war map now. So if we look at their side, it was only one Channel 10 left. I think they had 3 Channel 10s and 7 Channel 9s. And yeah, we only left one sort of one-starred, which was Hulk. So spread your blame over to that guy there for us not getting the perfect war. But no, it was a pretty tough base, to be fair. So we can't blame him for that one. We'll let him off. Sorry, I'm just getting a bit more comfortable. So yeah, anyway, it was I'll go through all the raids now and show you how we did and show you the 10 to 1. So first attack was by Mojo, and he did a, what was it again, I can't remember, think of the strategy now, Lavaloon. So couple of balloons down the bottom here to take down that arch tower. Now he's trying to push in, well, get rid of that air defense. Then he uses a hound and a few loons to take down the air defense, to lure the CC, to take down a couple of other defenses as well. Got some traps triggered, that sort of thing. So that little squad there did pretty well. Now what he's doing down the bottom side here is using a kill squad to take down the mortar did pretty good damage to these witches and stuff, and which ended up killing all those, which wasn't that good. But he broke his king and queen into the compartment down here to take down the queen and the air defense, which was really good. So king's raged up, the queen came to jump out to meet him, which was great. Queen's on the air defense, so all going pretty well so far. And then he's just doing 2 groups of loons and hounds, I believe. Or is it one group? No, it's one group, sorry. Straight into the core. You can see the hounds flying over. One hound's popped. Second hound's getting hammered, but he's able to tank enough to get the loons in place on the other defences, and then boom, very well thought out raid, very well executed, and yeah, pretty good all round really. Give me 1 second. I'm recording in my bedroom, so it's really uncomfortable to get a nice position for the microphone and for my phone and hands and stuff. But I think I'm sorted now. The number 9 raid, let's have a quick look. It was by Kurt's Awesome, so let's see how he does. Now, to me, this looked like the perfect base to do a holo on, but his idea was to do a GoWiWi with back end loons, also known as a GoWiWi. So you can see the standard sort of GoWiWi attack, 3 golems in, wizards spread behind, witches going into the core as well, jump spell to get in. So he's not too worried about getting out of the core at the moment, but what his plan will be, once the troops are starting to take down the core air defences and that sort of thing, he'll then be able to put some back end loons in, which are going to do some good damage. So here they come, look, back end loons here. They are dropping onto those arch towers, and wizard towers and all things like that. But because they've sort of stopped the onslaught of attacks to the core from that whole side, it really means the troops in the core are going to survive for longer. The golems are going to survive for longer, and it just gives the core kill squad a better chance of getting out of there alive and then continuing to 3-star the base. So very well executed. I do like to show a variation of raids, which is why I make these videos so long, because some people might come to see the hog attacks that we do, some people might come to see the Lavaloon attacks that we do, other people might just be generally interested in how our wars are going, but then some people might want to see something new. And Goho, I'm not saying by any stretch that Goho is new, but it's just a different way of taking down a base, which is why I'm happy to show it. So this, now I don't know if he needed the heal spell, maybe actually because of all those bombs that were there, But you can see here he's taken down one air defense, which is great with a group of hogs. Got the CC law, so that's a multi-job. Now, it's all about trying to be as efficient as possible when these precision attacks, which is what they are. I've taken down 2 air defences in the Queen and the CC, and then Lavallooning the rest of the base, or then hogging the rest of the base, or whatever. They're precision attacks, yeah? So he's now doing... If you can use sort of little small amount of troops as efficiently as possible and to do multiple jobs, then you're on. That's how you do it. That's how you do well in these strategies. So what he's doing here, he's killed the CC, killed the Queen, and killed the air defense with just a golem and a couple of wizards, and then his heroes. So now all he has to do is rush the core with some balloons and hounds, and he should be able to clean the rest of the base. So you can see, yeah, the 2 groups of loons, a hound on each side, going into the AD, and use Rage Spell to rush them in. Rage Spell could have been slightly better placed maybe on the right hand side, and you've got a big group of loons which are going around the outside, which isn't great either. You really want them to go into the core, and if he'd have dropped a couple of loons earlier on to funnel them into there, that would have been a much better raid, I think, because once you got the core down, then you can worry about the outside buildings. That's my thought, because if you've got upwards facing expos and stuff in the core and they're just hammering your loons while they circle the base, it's going to result in a fail. But he had enough loons and enough troops to sort of clean up the rest of the base, take down all those outside buildings and get the 3-star in the end, which is pretty good. Oh, sorry, I know it sounds weird, but I struggle for breathing when I'm doing these commentaries. I don't know why. I sort of like hold my breath or try and talk really quickly, and I just need to get my breathing right. Such an odd thing to say. Anyway, Dom, the 3-star machine, who's wrapped up about 10 3-stars in a row. So he's taken on this base. Now, it's a pretty straightforward base. He was able to use 1 hog to get a double trip of the giant bombs and get the CC law, which again, talking about the multi using of jobs, troops and that sort of thing, ideal. Now, using the Queen to take down the dragon is great. Dropping a golem in now, here it goes, because the golem's going to tank while the king and the Queen, once he drops the king, go in. Now, nicely placed timed mortar there killed both of his wall breakers, so he's going to have to break through the old-fashioned way, the old king hammer. Now, their Queen's down. As soon as that's happened, hogs are coming in. I don't know if you missed that. Hogs came in Asian wall style down the left-hand side of the base. So they've gone onto the cannon, the defence, which might have been an arch tower there, defence down here as well. So they're all going to sort of start pushing towards the core of the base. There's quite a few spring traps, I think, that have taken down some hogs here. But because he's been able to save spells, because he didn't use a jump spell to get into the Queen then, or he didn't use a rage spell or anything like that, he was able to keep 4 heal spells for keeping those hogs nice and healthy in the core, out of the core, everything like that. So by doing that and saving that heal spell, or saving that, using the spells as most heal as you can, you're just keeping those hogs alive and giving yourself the best possible chance. Now, unfortunately, there's too many defences left, and the hogs are taking too long to get them all down, that the skelly trap and the king are just taking them down bit by bit. Now, he's got quite a few cleanup troops. We've got the king going into the core, the Queen going around the outside. So even if all the hogs die, I think he's got a good chance of getting the 3-star. And you probably saw already that he does. Now, it all comes down to here. The king's going into the core to meet the other king. The skellies are going in to meet the wizards over here. Wizards are going to clean. King's going to die. So now it's just the case of wrapping up the 3-star. And with the Queen running around the outside, it shouldn't be too hard to get the remaining buildings and therefore the 3-star. So well done to Dom on that one. Now, the next raid that would be shown would be mine. So we're going to skip that one because I've already shown that in a video. And we're going to go on to the Dom's next attack as well. So if you're curious at what that video 6 was, it was my my 3-starring with hogs episode 7. Now you can see here, dropped a couple of hogs in, got the CC Lord and detonated the giant bombs. That's perfect really. Again, multi-using of these troops, doing a CC Lore, detonation of giant bombs, and then he's going to pull them up to the top, use witches, Queen, kill squad as normal, and he's going to need to do a little bit of funneling. Watch out for the funnel, guys. Let's see if we can see it happen. So he's failed a couple of times to get the funnel because the wizards are there. In comes the last witch. Now he needs his troops to go in towards those queen. That spell factory could be in the way. He's dropped his golem down. See the wizard there? That wizard was the funnel wizard. So the cannon's shooting the golem, so it's distracted. So now his king is not going to run to the side. He's going to go straight in towards the queen. Again, I think the wall breaker's died. So it's the old-fashioned brute force entry, which has now been done, and while that's going on, just as he knows it's going to happen, he misses the king ability, so the king's dead, but he's dropped the hogs in, and he's got a double group of hogs here going, half going in straight through the core, half going round the bottom. The double giant bombs have been eliminated, so no deaths there needlessly, and now two last heal spells to keep those hogs healthy, and this one's much cleaner because the troops have moved through far quicker through the base. He got the hog pathing spot on, and you can see that the defences are going down within seconds of each other, and he's going to have enough hogs left to just tear through the king, tear through anything else, and the hogs are going to be the cleanup agents on this raid. There it goes. King just get mohawked to hell, and you can see how quickly they're taking down these high health buildings because there's just so many hogs left. I'll wind through the rest of the video. Bum bum bum. Yeah, I do like watching hogs and Lavaloon. Dom is the hog guy. He just loves hogging. Just the way he is. I heard that he hogs in his sleep as well. So yeah. Anyway. Nick, this base is the one that I did. I got 91% on 91% 2-star on it. All defense is dead. Now it looks like he didn't drop quite enough hogs in here. I dropped 6. I don't know if he dropped 5 and thought he could get away with it, but he failed. Anyway, he did take out the Teslas that are up here with the loon on each as well, and take down the cannon. Got the CC lore, pulled them down bottom. Used the exact same minion placement as me to funnel. I think he just dealt with the CC quite differently, which was actually worked out better. Used some barbs to distract some archers to kill them. Used the queen as well. I was reluctant to use the queen to kill the CC because I was worried she would die. So I just tried to minion them and use wizards to kill them. So I failed. But he hasn't, and the golem's in, the king and the queen are in. They're naturally going to funnel to towards the left hand side, pull towards the queen. He's put a jump spell there which was completely pointless, really didn't need to. Now while all that's going on down here, so the objective is the king and queen are going to kill his queen, sorry, and the air defense. While that's going on, you should have had 2 air defenses left, but he has got 3, potentially 4 at the moment because it failed on that one. But the hounds, the loons are going in, the hounds are about to go in as well, so he's completely tearing up the rest of the base. Now let's see how it goes down. I'll see if I can zoom out, see what happens. Now keep your eye, the hounds are going through and onto the air defenses now. Loons are going to come through behind and power through the rest of the base. The king and the queen did take down that air defense as well. Now both hounds have proper survived. They've got minimal damage on them, so it's probably actually a good thing that air defense is getting to pummel one of them, to see if we can get it to pop, because if that hound pops then you're going to get more pups to clean up, which they've done. So yeah, I think Nick, with just some slight amendments to my sort of attack, he used the exact same strategy really, just deployed slightly differently, maybe with a couple of different troops to kill the CC, that sort of thing. He's been able to turn it into a 3-star. Bear in mind he did have an extra spell which turned out being pointless, aka the jump spell, and the what else, 20 extra troop slots, so that did help. But nice raid by Nick. Going in on number 3 now. This was by Ryanair, my brother, and I was surprised as much as him and the rest of my clan workers. It was we didn't expect it, let's put it that way. But he's just using a straight up GoWiWi, no back end loons, nothing out of the ordinary. It's just 3 golems, load of wizards, load of witches, wall breakers, and he was aiming for the 2-star. I'll tell you why, the spell placement. He used his jump spell to get in. He used his rage spell over to get them towards the town hall. A lightning spell on the CC. There it goes. and he didn't even consider that he was going to be coming out the other side. He just spaffed all those spells down one after the other. Yeah, albeit they're in the right place at the right time, sort of. Could have got those double infernos with one spell. But he didn't expect to be able to come through the other side and 3-star this base. So yeah, Ryan, the surprised man of the match. Looking at the yeah, watch this now. So the rest of the troops, they're going through. Queen just MVPs her way through this base. She just splatting every defense because the second sort of wall of buildings were all defenses and not sort of like storages and stuff. Most of the defences are gone. We've only got a couple, like a cannon, a couple of cannons, a couple of arch towers. But this guy's a Premi Town Hall 10. These defences are quite low. He must be a new Town Hall 10, to be honest. So yeah, Ryan's just been able to keep enough troops alive, just about. Bear in mind, he's still got his Queen ability, which is going to come in handy in a minute. But look, another archer tower dead. Another cannon dead. And what's crucial now is that golem gets in the way of that cannon. So golem's walking over, Queen's shooting the wall, Queen's just out of range, golem gets in range, and now it's game over because that golem's just going to tank for her. She's going to just finish up the rest of the base, and you can see got some troops around the outside here. And yeah, it was a great raid to watch. I watched it live, and yeah, it all comes down to that last elixir storage up here with that Skelly just hammering it away until the finish. And yeah, beautiful 100% there. Now looking at the number 2 raid as well, Hulk. You know the Hulk files. If you don't, what are you doing here? You should be on his channel. Use me as a secondary, but yeah, he's an absolute beast. So look at this base, try and figure out how you would attack it. Maybe pause the video here and have a think, but then just watch. That's all I can say, just watch. I'll try and commentate it through. So he's taking down the free building, the free arch tower here, and clearly pulling out the CC. Now he's going to want to kill that CC, otherwise he wouldn't have lured it. So he's taking down another free arch tower down here and getting the CC pulling the CC to the right place. That was quite nicely deployed, actually. So is he going to... Yeah, he's going to challenge the CC here. What's he going to do? Maybe a loon... Look, because they're all wizards, a loon drop would make sense. Yep. Splat, and because they're level 5 wizards, 1 loon is enough to do it. You don't need 2. So it looks like he's... Yep. So he's going to... What's the terminology? Cold blood the Queen, with a king, queen, and a couple of wizzies to funnel as well. So this is just a raiding masterclass. This is King's going in, Queen's just taking her time, but she will go in eventually. Now King takes down the Queen quite quickly. Queen gets raged. King gets raged. Air defense down. Now what's he gonna do here? What is Hulky Hulk gonna do? Okay, so we've got Hound 1 in, Hound 2 in, Loons, Hound... So we've got 2 Loons and just 2 Hounds and a load of Loons. He's got the 3rd Hound that's going to come in at some point. Maybe he's going to go down the bottom side. I'm not 100% sure yet. Yep, Hound in the bottom side here, look. 2 Hounds alive, 1 Hound alive, last Hound there. Oh, sorry about that. And CC Loons as well, just to finish it all off. I mean, wow, that base got absolutely torn apart. Yeah, nice. I mean, Jesus. So yeah, for more videos from the Hulk, go to his channel, the Hulk Files, links in the description. But he's a beast, and I really just want to thank him for coming over and checking out this video. Not checking out the video, sorry, checking out our clan and doing a couple of wars with us. It's great to have him on board. Yeah, so enjoy this 3-star. Now you can see his description of that video, obviously, because he's uploaded a couple of videos, including this one about it. Now he did do a fail on this base. I think he tried something relatively similar, but it ended up yeah, failing. It's good. Anything below 2 stars a fail. If it's a Town Hall 10, if it's a 1 star, it's a fail. If it's a Town Hall 9, if it's a 2 star, it's a fail. So we are the 3-star guys. That's what we do. Got the CC law, killed a couple of defences, done pretty well so far. Is he? I presume he's going to loon drop. Not 100% sure though. So just making sure he gets all those troops into one nice little group. The witch has come out to say hello. I think did he miss the witch? No, the witch died as well. So then it's just a couple of archers to clean the rest. Now, what's he going to do for his main attack? So it looks like he's trying to excuse me, power in. He's going for the proper break in with the golem, take down as much of the ADs as possible. Issue being that the golem's taken an absolute beating. King's only just gone in. Queen, there's not much funneling going on. I don't know if the queen looks like she's going to go inside though. Is he going to get to any of those air defences? I have no idea, but it doesn't look good. Now here she's going. Now maybe that air defence on the right hand side to take. Oh no, Queen just got obliterated. Then got troops going in here. Just too many air defences. If you got all 4 air defences alive, hounds will die too quick. Loons won't have a chance to get their job done. Yeah, it just didn't work out as well. I mean, maybe he could have considered doing double golem in at the bottom to really try and take down those 2 air defences, then sort of Lavaloon the top. I don't know. It was a really good attempt, but it just didn't pan out at all. And yeah, too many air defences left that were going to wreck the raid. So sorry, that's really frustrating. Anyway, a couple of pups going to get. He does get up to the 50%, so he manages to get the loot. This bastard. No. Yeah, good. It was a great war, and it was great to have the Hulk on board. He brought a lot of, made everyone hype up and perform better by the look of it. And yeah, shout out to Born as War. Hope you enjoyed the war yourselves. I know sometimes it creates internal drama when you lose like that, especially as badly as that, but you learn more from your losses than you do your wins, and that's how we got better. We took a bad loss, took it to heart, and just improved. And yeah, it's been a great experience, great war. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Catch you on the flip side, and yeah, subscribe if you haven't already.